Hello, my name is Rebecca. Welcome to my channel. We are going from fall to Christmas, and I'm going to take you with me as I turn my fall tree into my Christmas tree. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so that you know when I've uploaded my next video. I like to have beautiful things. I like to have a very well put together home, but I like to do it on a budget. And I like to show you tips and tricks along the way and kind of give you some inspiration so that you can save a little bit of money and have a lot of beauty at the same time. So let's decorate a tree. I purchased this black Christmas tree off of Temu for the fall, and for fall I had it decorated in a candy corn theme. I paid $44 for this tree, and I will tell you that I fluffed and I fluffed and I fluffed again. This tree was so full and so gorgeous. For the price, I was simply astounded. Now on Temu, in the wedding section, they have wired garland. This garland is gorgeous. It's on a silver wire, and the little crystals look a little bit like branches, and you can spread them out and really add a lot of space to your tree. Now I will warn you that if you are expecting an over-the-top tree of all kinds of goodies, this is not going to be the video for you, because I like to see my tree. I don't put a lot on it. I like the tree to show through. I like the lights to show through. I always put my lights toward the back so that they're not out on the front of my branches. I just kind of push them to the back. But I really don't care for an over-the-top, stuffed full of ornament kind of tree. That's just not me. I do change things up from year to year. I add in more new things. Isn't that wired garland absolutely stunning? Picked up some sheer gold 2.5-inch wired ribbon at Hobby Lobby, 50 foot for $11.99. It was 50% off. And I'm going to make some very large loops. I checked it against the top of the tree to see how large my loops needed to be. And I simply made 3 loops with my ribbon, and I used a zip tie to cinch it all together, left a very long tail, and I fluffed that all out, and I put that on the side of the top of my tree. I have my wire garland going in one direction, and in the opposite direction I'm going to make some very big loops and put that into my tree branches. That is what's going to hold them together. And I'm going to run my ribbon down at a diagonal in the opposite direction. I realized that I did not give you a price on the wired garland from Temu, because Temu changes their prices. What I paid for 5 of these 3-foot garlands was $3 a piece. That doesn't mean that that's what the price is going to be, because if you shop on Temu, then you know that if you add things to your cart, the price will either raise or lower. I usually buy when the price goes lower, of course. When I had the loops into my tree branches the way that I wanted, then I made sure that I dovetailed the ends and I cut the end of the ribbon. I'm going to make 3 rows of these 3-looped half bows and run them along the body of my tree. Now I will explain why I do not do an over-the-top tree that is shoved full of ornaments. I like to change things up year after year. That is not cost effective. And if I have the base and the body, then I can add to it year after year and kind of change up the look, make it a little bit different, but yet still not have a lot of money into that particular style should my taste change or I just want to do something different. Also, when you put so many ornaments on your tree that you can't even tell that there's a tree underneath, then your eye has nothing specific to grab onto, and all you're going to see is a jumble. And I like to show off my ornaments because that is actually where my style tastes change. and that is where my personality comes through. I thought that the top of my tree needed a little bit more girth, and so I'm going to add another 3-looped bow to the top, just off-centered and underneath the 3-loop bow that I already have into place. I put all of my ribbons into the tree with black zip ties from the Dollar Tree. And I also love to decorate with ribbon. I put it into my tree a little different every year, and I have found out it's very cost effective, because if your colors change, if your style changes, then you are not totally invested. You can just change out ribbons sometimes and make your ornaments work from the previous year. I have picked up some of these glitter sticks from the Dollar Tree last year in silver and gold, and I'm going to add them to the top in a fan type fashion, just to give the top a little bit more of a statement. All of the picks that I'm going to put into my tree are silver and gold, and I purchased them at the Dollar Tree last year. I love picks because you can purchase them at a very reasonable price, and you can put them into your tree and add a lot of depth and dimension to your tree, and it also makes it very elegant. I added in my frosted ornaments that I done in a previous video, and I had ordered these chandelier acrylic drops off of Temu. They were 15 pieces for $3.28, and I'm going to add these chandelier drops to my tree just to give it some sparkle. Not a lot of sparkle, but just a little bit of that light that catches off of the Christmas tree lights and just makes it kind of glow. Now, I do shop the 70% off Christmas sale at Hobby Lobby, and last year I had really bumped off this idea because I had purchased some acrylic drop ornaments, and I thought that they were very lovely. I believe I got 4 of them for around $1.50. Initially, I bought them and thought these would be fun to craft with, but then the more I looked at them, I really thought that they would be so beautiful on a black tree with silver and gold accents. So I really got the inspiration from this tree at the year-end Christmas season sale at Hobby Lobby, and I just went with it and added to the 8 drops that I had purchased at Hobby Lobby and added to it just to make this tree look very elegant, very put together. And I'm just going to add some more picks here and there, and I thought that the silver and gold on the black, which I had never done a black Christmas tree before, and so I thought that this turned out very elegant, not kitschy at all, and I am absolutely in love with this tree. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone. It's a little different than anything that I've ever done, but I am absolutely loving it. Now, over in the corner, you can see my fine feathered friend. His name is Nixon, as in Richard Milhouse Nixon, and he will tell you that he is not a crook, but he is why I do voiceovers a lot, because he likes to compete when I am speaking. These acrylic chandelier drops came in a little bit late. I had ordered them from Temu for $9.48, a set of 18. I went ahead and put them on the tree. The shine, the sparkle, the glow of these acrylic drops are simply amazing. That is my Christmas tree this year, and I am in love with it so much that I thought I would share it with y'all. I hope that what you have taken from this video today is to think outside the box and do something different, creative, move away from your comfort zone, and 9 times out of 10, you're going to be so impressed with the results, and it's going to be absolutely fabulous. I have faith in y'all. So don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, let me know how you decorate for the upcoming season, and thank you so much for watching Crafts, Laughs, and Chaos.